All right, let's start this chest day with some flat bench. No gym partner today. We'll start with 145 chest stone. The plan is to go to 205 for the working set, since I've been doing 185, and see how that feels today. Right. Sets of that. All right, so basically the goal today with the 205 is just anywhere between 5 and 8 reps, 6 and 8. So happy to get 6 on that first set. I'm gonna say, hopefully big changes coming. I applied for a supplement store and got the interview. The interview went for an hour today because we were just talking supplements. So hopefully that's a good sign. But pretty excited about that. Even if I don't get the job, I found a new supplement store, so cannot complain. Let's move on. All right, on the old silver here. Let's see. 110 sounds pretty good to start on. We'll go from there. Ooh. Especially after upping my working set weight on flat bench. I think I need to go 2 balls to roll on the weight on this machine. Ooh. Okay, seems to be a little higher than that. Yeah, all right, a few more sets of that. That weight should be perfect though. more of those. All right, take that time. Oh. Oh. All right, one more. Whew. Very heavy chest day, but I only plan on doing 4 or 5 exercises, so I'm gonna go hit some decline flies now. Whew. All right, time for some decline cable flies, and also I think that's it because I'm way heavier for my working set weight today on flat, heavier on working set on everything today. So this is actually the normal weight I do decline flies with. I'm not gonna risk tearing anything here. It would just be a good way to finish fatiguing up the chest. And you know what? I'm happy with it. I had the gym. I didn't have a gym partner with me today, so the intensity was just up because I was just hitting set after set. So I think I'll be fine with 4 exercises instead of 5. All right, 2 more of those. Okay, one more. Ooh, all right. That's that. We'll call it a workout. This has been very enjoyable chest day, despite how brief it's going to be, how short it's going to be. All right. See you guys in the car. All right. I know I kind of said it a lot during the workout itself, so I won't sit here and chew your ears off too much. But I am extremely happy with that chest workout, in spite of it only being 4 exercises in about 40 minutes long. And I am pretty freaking happy. So it was just one of those days where it's like my shoulders aren't bothering me, no elbow popping, my wrist didn't feel weak while benching. It was like the perfect alignment to just go heavy on everything and get out, which is perfectly fine by me because it's already 7 p.m. and I still gotta get showered and everything and into bed for work in the morning for a 4 o'clock shift, and I gotta edit the video. So when it's this late, a quicker workout like that is very much appreciated. And no offense, but it was really only possible because Brandon called out on me, because he is not a big fan of me only wanting to do big 4 exercises. Like 5 to 6 is the sweet spot that we always land on, and if we don't, he'll be like, is that it? And do like another exercise himself, which is fine. I get it. We seem to have a system, a style where, yeah, we typically land on 5 or 6 exercises just about every workout. But it's never been intentional. But today I went way heavier than normal. So for example, been doing 185 on flat. We did 205 today. I typically do the 80 or 90 on that silver machine, which I don't know how much it actually is. I just know it's labeled the way it's labeled. So I did 110 today, so about 30 to 20 pounds heavier, or maybe more than that. I really don't know the weighting convention on it, but it's actually supposed to be telling me it weighs. Then you guys seen it. I normally do 2 plates on the pec deck, or 2 plates and a 10. Today we did 2 plates and a quarter each side, and so that's why I wasn't hitting my 15 to 20. I was hitting like 10 to 12, 12 to 15, depending on the set. Typically got about 10 to 12 clean, and then a bunch of just partials. So very happy with that. And the only thing that I did my normal weight that I always do is the decline cable flies. I did 4 on the weight stack. Again, I assume that's like 40 pounds probably, because I do believe that's what it is on that one. It's like 40 pounds, nothing too crazy, aiming for my 12 to 15, 20 range, my higher rep range that I prefer to do on cables. But sometimes it's nice to just go heavy on a fly. Not all the time. I never want to pull a pack or mess up a rotator cuff, but it was nice to go heavy on that newer pec deck and just go balls to the wall on it. So very enjoyable chest day. Very happy with the workout that ended up happening. I had a general idea. I was like, I kind of want to go in and do all my presses and then do all my flies. Yeah, that was already on my mind. And then when I was on the flat bench, I was kind of just sitting there before the camera started with the 135 on, knowing that that was going to be my first set just to see how things felt. And I went, you know what? I want to go heavy today. I don't have like all the time in the world. I want this to be a 45-minute to an hour workout. You know, so I was like, let's just load it up. Let's do 205 today. And just aim for like 6 to 8. And, you know, you can argue, oh, you put the swing shot on, you cheated, yeah, blah, blah, blah. But I'm not looking to be a powerlifter. I'm not looking to be, you know, for strength. I'm looking for bodybuilding. I'm looking to build my pecs. So sometimes you know, as you guys have seen on previous chest days, I throw on the swing shot so I can get better stimulus out of my workout. Maybe I can get a few extra reps. Maybe I can go a few pounds heavier, and I can get a better stimulus in my chest. So call it what you will. I call it smart. End of story. So if you don't like my training style, you don't have to watch the video. But you know, it's what works for me, and I don't do it every chest day. But especially as I've gotten older, and especially on the day today when I don't have my gym partner, I hate asking people for spots because everyone else is doing their own thing. If I can just put the swing shot on and then put the safeties on the bench, then I don't have to bother anybody. Because the likelihood is I'm getting the reps I'm going to get because I have the swing shot on. And if I don't, I have the racks up, I have the safeties up. Don't got to bother anybody. So, tis what it is. You can call it cheating, you can call it being a pussy. I don't care. But, point is, good chest workout was accomplished. Alright. So, all that being said, great workout, no complaints. As I said in the video, I had an interview today for a supplement store in the town I currently work in, so the commute's no different. It might be like a minute or two longer down the interstate to the next exit in the same town. That's it. So I went in and they were talking about how they need someone who knows what they're talking about. I was like, well, lucky for you, I've been working out for 8 years. I have my PT and nutrition. I've tried many supplements, and I didn't even have an interview. We literally just stood there and talked supplements, and it went so well. He's like, hey, you know, your phone number's on your resume, right? We'll call you back and let you know. Thank you so much for coming in. They're looking for people to basically run the store while they go back to living in Florida. This is Missouri, if you didn't know. If you're new to the channel, I live in Missouri. So he's like, we're gonna go back to Florida, so we're kind of looking for a team to just run it. I'm like, that's awesome. Like, I would gladly run a supplement store. That being said, he gave me some samples. We got the NutraBio pre-workout here, which he didn't label what flavor it was, but I believe it's the NutraBio high stem version. And he gave me, I can't think of the brand, because I know the name of the pre. It's God. They have God of War and God of Rage, and God of Rage is the higher stem of the two. The brand itself starts with a D. You guys can look it up. I just gave you the name of the pre, God of Rage. I will say, fantastic on the supplementation. We're talking 450 milligrams of caffeine, 5,000 milligrams of beta-alanine, 3,000 of L-citrulline, 2,000 of tartanine, I think. Yeah, very well stemmed, very well stemmed. But I wish he had wrote down what flavors they were so I could say, do not drink this flavor of God of Rage, because it was bad. The flavor was very much like I was choking it down. But I'm not going to sit here and dog on it just because I'm sponsored by a different brand. I will tell you, in terms of stem, fantastic pump today, fantastic energy today. I have such great mental clarity right now. No headache. Despite the amount of beta-alanine, I really don't have a super bad tingles. Like, they're there. It can kind of feel on the back of my head and down my neck right now. But not as bad as I expected for 5,000. And it has I think it's 350 of it is a faster acting caffeine, and another 100 is a slower acting caffeine. So there's supposedly no crash. So hopefully I'm kind of just good for the rest of the day as I slowly ease off not having it in my system as I go the way down from bed. So that is my hopes. Maybe it would be better if I had a crash just so I can go straight to bed. But supposedly no crash. That's what they promote, and that's what the guy said. He seemed pretty knowledgeable on his supplements. So, but God of Rage, not the great flavor, really well formulated, super good. So if you're more of a formula guy, if you're more of how the formula itself breaks down and how it is actually how it's actually formulated. I was going to say supplemented, but that's not really the word to use there. So if that's more your style, if you don't care as much about flavor, maybe you're a big fan of dry scooping, so the flavor means nothing to you. God of Rage, give it a try, pretty good. Or maybe do their lower stem version, the God of War. But both pretty good. So tomorrow we will be trying the NutraBio pre-workout. No idea what flavor it is. The guy did not say what he was giving me as samples. All I know is he gave me some creatine gummies to try right there in the store, and I tried them. And then he gave me those. And I will say, I've been taking BPC 157 for my knees. He sells it in store. So depending on what brand it is, I'm going to do my own research on it. But he said almost everything in that store he uses himself, or he has people who use it, who swear by it. So that's why he continues to keep it in store. So I might actually be on BPC 157 for my knees a lot younger than intended, because I might not have to order more online and have to pay for shipping and everything and wait for it to come in and yada yada yada. I might be able to get it cheaper and right here at home. So we'll see about that. But if, keep me in your prayers, or just wish me luck that I get the job I'm supposed to hear later this week after he does some more interviews. But I'd like to think, considering I was able to hold a conversation with him on the topic of supplements for an hour, and they're looking for someone who is knowledgeable in their supplements and just in fitness and in the gym in general, that I'm their guy. But we'll see. But enough about that. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch the video. If you like the video, you like it. If you made it this far and you like the video and you aren't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. You already made it this far already anyways. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know anytime I post a video. And as always, harder than last time subs, code JS15, link is in the description. Instagram, TikTok, links are in the description. And I think that's all there is to say, other than tomorrow is an arm day. It will be an arm day without shoulders, so just buys and tries. We will probably just spam one and then the other, and just get a good freaking arm pump. So, love and appreciate you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow for an arm pump. See you then.